All right, let's look at a second example. And if you want at the top of your notes, I know I have it on mine to the side here. We want to remember that we're following the same step as before. So we're going to divide, multiply, subtract, and bring down. And I know some of you have to remember this as dad, mom, sister, brother, or dad, mom, sister, Bruno as the dog. However you can remember the 4 steps. The steps are going to be exactly the same as when we've divided before. All right, so the problem we're going to look at this time is a whole number again on the outside, and we're going to do a decimal on the inside. This time we're dividing 3 into 48 and 33 hundredths. So my first step is always, I'm going to write it up here to the side, is to copy the decimal down. So this is going to be the most important part, because if your answer was 10 and 41 hundredths, 10 and almost a half is not the same as 1041. So we really want to make sure that we bring our decimal. So here's my decimal, and I'm bringing it straight up, and that's my first step every time. Copy down the decimal. And after that, I'm just going to divide as normal. So hopefully you have been practicing your basic facts. So we want to look at our first number. How many times can 3 fit into 4 without going over? I know that 3 times 1 is 3. And 3 times 2 is 6, which is bigger than 4, so it only fits 1 time before it goes over. So I've divided. My next step is to multiply. I'm going to multiply the number I'm dividing by times the number on top. 3 times 1 is 3. And my next step is to subtract. 4 minus 3 is 1. Now I'm on B, which means to bring down my next number. Okay, now I'm just going to start right back at the beginning. I'm going to divide again. I want to think, how many times can 3 fit into 18? I know that 3 times 6 is 18, so that's as close as I can get. My 6 can go right up at the top. I divided, I'm going to multiply, and now I'm going to subtract. 6 times 3 is 18, and I get 0. Even if you get 0, we're still on the B, we're still going to bring down the next number if there is one, which there is. So here's my 3. 3 can fit into 3 1 time. Multiply. 3 times 1 is 3. And subtract. 3 minus 3 is 0. I have one more number I have to bring down. So it's important that we're being very neat. Our arrows are coming straight down. Our numbers are lined up here. And same again. 3 fits into 3 1 time. 3 times 1 is 3. And 3 minus 3 is 0. So I always want to make sure that I rewrite my answer off to the side, because sometimes it gets kind of squished and you can't see your decimal well. So you really want to make sure you rewrite your answer. So in this case, my answer is 16 and 11 hundredths.